guys.
Hello.
Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A, and actually we'll have a normal vlog up too and a bump date. So subscribe to my personal channel and our channel so that you don't miss them. But we are going to try to not ramble because we both love to talk and there are a lot that I want to get through. So let's just get started. The first question is a home birth something you would ever consider or have considered? We definitely considered it.
Yeah.
But I'm way too much of an anxious freak. I don't think that that would really be good for me. I'd probably just be anxious the whole time.
Yeah. And then if something happened, you know, it's...
Yeah. I really want to do a natural birth, as natural as I can. But I like the security of being in a hospital just in case anything goes wrong.
Yeah.
So we would probably not consider it for our other babies either, but you never know. I don't know. Maybe if we had a really good midwife, we might.
Or if it went really good at the hospital, you might feel comfortable.
Yeah, I guess we'll see next time. The next question is, what did you and Brandon want to be when you were growing up? Love you guys. We love you too. I wanted to be a lot of different things at a lot of different ages, I guess. But I always wanted to be a mom, a stay-at-home mom and wife. So really all of the things that I wanted to be were just like until I could do that and until I had a family. But at one point I wanted to be a barrel racer, horseback barrel racer. I wanted to be a vet, and then I realized that I couldn't watch animals be in pain or die. And then I wanted to be a neurosurgeon, and then I realized that I hate blood. Oh, I also wanted to be a cosmetologist and an esthetician.
Is this all when you were younger?
Yes, this is like throughout like until like high school. When I met you, I wanted to be an esthetician.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. I wanted to be a professional skier when I was younger. That was like my thing. I wanted to do that. And then after that, after I realized that you can't really do that easy, no. I kind of started leaning towards like heavy machinery and mechanics, that kind of stuff.
The next question is, what's the hardest part of having a daily vlog channel? The hardest thing for me is definitely editing, because I'm the one who edits and uploads our videos. So it's just kind of hard after a long day to get the energy to edit and upload a video and make sure it's scheduled, because our internet is horrible. Yeah. And it's going to be really hard once we have her, but I'm definitely dedicated and I love doing it every day. So yeah, that's probably the hardest thing. If there wasn't editing, if I had like somebody else to edit for me,
that'd be pretty nice, wouldn't it?
It would be perfect. I wouldn't have any complaints.
And I probably would say, when we first started out, it was hard to remember, you know, to vlog everything.
Yeah,
but now
it still is kind of.
Now we're pretty used to it, but we still forget sometimes. Every once in a while, forget to vlog something we did. But
the next question is YouTube related too, and it says, do you have any tips for someone who is thinking about starting their own channel, but they are nervous about what kind of feedback they will get? And yes, we talked about starting a YouTube channel for about a year before we actually did it, because we were worried about what people would say or think, or judgmental comments, things like that. And I think that you just have to do it. That is the best advice that I could give you.
Yeah. Just
do it. I think that you won't regret it. I haven't regretted it at all, not even once. And for the most part, you think that all of these people are getting so much hate and all of this, but really, you get a lot more positive than negative, so it really makes up for it.
Yeah, you do get a lot of positive. And it's nice to talk to people, you know, have the same issues. And
it's so nice to get to respond to comments and just see what everybody's watching is. I don't know. It's just really nice to connect with the community. So yeah, just do it. The next question is, what was your mom's labor like when she had you? Do you think yours will be similar to hers? My mom, I was actually late and I did not want to come out. So
imagine that.
So she actually planned to have a natural, non-medicated birth, but then she ended up having to not only was she late, but she had to get induced because she wasn't progressing. And so she says that the Pitocin really affected her labor and made it a lot harder. So then she ended up needing medication to help her get through the pain, and she just said that it was horrible. But I'm hoping that she will come on her own and we won't have to induce or anything like that. And I'm hoping that I don't have to use medication, but we'll see. And Brandon's mom actually had a crazy quick delivery, almost gave birth to Brandon in the car.
I was complete opposite. I was like, get me out of here.
And she had obviously no pain medication, and he was actually like 2 or 3 weeks early.
3 or 4 weeks early.
So he was pretty much full term, but he was early and he came out very quickly. So I am kind of hoping that she leans more on his side.
I don't think that comes from my side of the family.
I don't think that it comes from any side of the family. I think that it's just your body and what ends up happening, but hopefully more like that one.
Yeah.
Except for hopefully we can make it to our hospital, because our hospital's 2 hours away.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
So hopefully she comes in a reasonable amount of time.
I think a good time would be about 4 to 5 hours.
Yeah, that's wishful thinking. I don't think that most first-time labors happen that fast. But I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
The next question is, since you didn't really like being pregnant during the summer, would you or have you considered trying to plan your next pregnancy for a different month or time of the year? And I think that we like started in the beginning, like trying to be like, oh, we want to have her, or we want to have our first baby this time. But really, when you're trying to have a baby, I don't think that, I'm not going to be picky.
Yeah.
That's just too much of a risk. If you only have a few months that you want to have a baby, and with our problems, I mean, that could take us years to accomplish. I'm not going to be picky with anything, boy, girl, anything when they're born. As long as we have happy and healthy babies, I really don't care. So I'm not going to be trying for a specific month or a specific time of the year or anything like that. Just when we are lucky enough to get a baby and conceive, that'll be it.
Yeah.
The next question is, who are your favorite vloggers? I'm so glad I found your channel. I think you'd enjoy OK Baby and KK and Baby J. Thank you. And actually, I have been watching OK Baby and KK and Baby J since before we started. And we really like them. They're some of my favorites. And we also watch Ellie and Jared, Missy and Brian, Colin and Katie, Aspen and Parker. Well, I watch all these people. You don't have enough time to watch all
Yeah,
these people.
every once in a while I'll catch a glimpse, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. But I have a lot of people that I watch. This is more of a request than a question. Would you please download one of those What Will My Baby Look Like apps where they mesh a pic of you and Brandon to see what McKinley will look like? Betcha it would be fun. And yes, you just gave us a really good idea. We should totally do that soon.
Yeah, we should.
Keep an eye out for that, because we are definitely going to do that. Thank you for the idea, though. We will definitely do that. The next question is, are you a snuggler or a stay on your side of the bed person at night? Love you. Love you too. And I think we're both.
You used to be a snuggler.
Yeah.
And then we got a king bed and she scooted over. But then if we sleep in a small bed, then I snuggle her in my sleep.
No, you always do. He likes to say that he like, nah, I don't really want to snuggle or cuddle. And then in the middle of the night, he'll be right here, like spooning me. And I'm just like, get away from me. You're making me hot.
Especially in the winter.
Yeah.
They tend to do that because it's cold out.
So he's definitely a snuggler and a cuddler. And I used to be, and I still am sometimes, like, just maybe not while I'm asleep.
Well, now that you're pregnant.
And I'm pregnant and I'm already so uncomfortable. I'm like, you're making me hot. I can't get comfortable. So I'd say that we're both. The next question is, why did you think McKinley was going to be a boy to start with? I love you so much. Your vlogs are awesome and I'm ready for the fall just like you. We love you too. And all of my signs pointed toward boy. All of my symptoms.
Yeah, all of the old wives' tales said boy. Pretty much. I think it was like 6 to like 16 or something.
I don't know. But I'll put the gender prediction video down in the description box because seriously everything pointed towards her being a boy.
Yeah.
And everyone thought that she was going to be a boy, but we are so happy that she's a girl.
Yeah.
We would have been happy either way. The next question is, why do you live so far away from your parents? Love watching your channel. Can't wait to see McKynlee. Love from Norway.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, we love you too. And actually, my parents lived where we live now. And then after I graduated high school 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's been like 2 years
since they moved.
2 years in November, so.
They moved because my mom switched jobs. She got a better job. So yeah, they just moved. They're still in Montana, but they moved about 5 hours away. So they used to live here.
Yeah, because most people, like, when you live in a small state, driving to another town is like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And we had to drive like 400 miles, you know.
Montana's big.
to another town.
And we are thinking about eventually moving closer to them, but I don't know what's gonna happen. The next question is, what kind of personality do you think McKynlee have? Looking at both of your personalities, which traits would you like to see in her, or which would you prefer her not to have? Also, what kind of future do you like to see for her? Love you guys. Hugs and kisses from Holland. We love you too.
Yeah, that's cool too.
Yeah, we're getting really crazy tonight. And I have no idea what kind of a personality that she's going to have.
I think she's going to be a little bit of a firecracker.
Oh yeah.
But then she's
definitely
also
going to
have some of my calm, you know, calm
Traits.
demeanor.
I hope that she gets his calmness and all of your calming traits. Hopefully she does not get my anxiety and my messiness. So hopefully she gets your cleanliness and your calmness, and maybe, like, I don't know. I hope that she's just a good mix of both of us.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so interesting to see her
And
personality.
hopefully she also doesn't get my attention issues.
Or mine.
Because I can't
even watch a movie.
in school very well. That was my problem in school. I couldn't focus on
So
stuff.
hopefully she doesn't get either of our attention.
Yeah.
It's actually really weird because Tex is a blend of both of us. And he's obviously, like, I mean, if you can't guess, I mean, I didn't give birth to him. But he is anxious like me. He even has like dry skin like the both of us.
Mm-hmm.
He has really bad allergies like the both of us. He is crazy and his attention is crazy like the both of us. He's calm sometimes like Brandon, and then sometimes he's really goofy and weird like both of us.
Yeah, and anxious.
Yeah, so I don't know. He's like our perfect dog.
Yeah, he is like a fur child, as they say.
Yeah. So I'm sure that she's gonna be just like us too.
Yeah.
And for her future, whatever she wants, I just want her to be happy and healthy. As long as she's happy doing whatever she's doing.
Yeah. Happy, successful, and
hopefully she makes lots of money so she can put us up in a nice nursing home.
I don't want to live in a nursing home.
I was just kidding. We're gonna do one more question, and it is, how were you both able to afford a home at such a young age? What are some tips you would give a young couple looking into purchasing a home? By the way, I love your vlogs. Thank you.
So I graduated high school and everything, and I wanted to go to college, but I ended up not liking college, so I just wanted to start my career off, you know, early. So I didn't party a lot or anything when I was young. And
Never partied.
No, I never partied. I was just always the guy that wanted, you know, a house, you know, a truck, and a family, and a good job. And
Definitely priorities.
Yeah. Depends on what you want to do with your life too. Like if you want to travel, I mean, I never really wanted to travel, so I just started working, got my career going.
Yeah, it's definitely a sacrifice. Obviously, we only have one car right now. We can't like go shopping for whatever we want all the time. We definitely have to manage, and if we didn't own a house, we'd probably be able to spend money on whatever we wanted to, and we'd be able to have Brandon's truck, and you know, we'd be able to do a lot more, but it's more important for us to have a house. So I definitely say just make sure that your priorities are straight and that you really want to make that commitment. Another tip that I would say is to find out who to talk to in your area, because we worked with a great lady at a bank and she really helped us through the process. Another tip that I would say is to get your credit started early.
Yeah.
I did not have any credit the first time that we tried, so I had to actually gain some credit just for us to be considered. So as soon as you graduate high school, you know, get a credit card. I know that a lot of people are scared about that. They don't want to get bad credit. But if you get a credit card and use it for your gas and then you pay it off that month so you don't get any interest, it'll start building your credit and you really need that. So just make smart choices about everything. Yeah, I think that those are our tips. But I think that that is all the time that we have. And hopefully this isn't super long.
Yeah.
But you guys just have so many good questions. And obviously we'll
have to get to more next Monday. That's for sure.
Yeah. But we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Goodbye.